We are back now on CW 26, getting ready for the Kenwood Broncos taking on the Simeon Wolverines in the boys city title game, excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm here with Executive Director of the IHSA, Criag Anderson. Criag, thank you for coming on today. When you think about the success of the IHSA so far and seeing the success here, what stands out the most to you?
Yeah, well, we've had an incredible successful fall, and we are looking forward to, that trampoline into the winter. This goes to show just the excitement that we're having for basketball as we get into our girls tournament that started today. Will culminate the first weekend of March, and then obviously the boys get rolling a week later. But that the all four classes the same weekend for our state final really creates a lot of excitement as we come to the end of the season. So we're just excited about the fall seasons, and then obviously looking forward to what's going to culminate here in the winter.
And the IHSA continues to grow. You evolve and you change. Now have esports, you have girls wrestling. What does that say about the growth and the evolution of the IHSA, and how important are adding those extra sports?
Yeah, it just goes to show that students' interests change, and we're looking at some sports and activities that have been around a long time that aren't getting the participation. But you speak of girls wrestling, the number of entries we've got is almost double from what we had a year ago. So the growth of that is incredible.
Wow.
And that's great to see. We're really looking at modifying the tournament next year to have an extra qualifying round before the sectional qualifier, just because of the numbers. So flag footballs on the girls' side, growth around here up in the city.
Very cool.
And now into the suburbs is really, we've got our eye on that because we think within a couple years with that growth that we'll see us bringing a state series on for girls flag football. So that's incredible to see.
A lot goes into these tournaments and into the regular season too. So what, if any, are the needs you still need to fill for the IHSA?
Well, of course, officials. We always are looking for officials. That's a national need. It affects us significantly, and in different seasons, different sports, it's affected us differently. We've had to, move contests off of designated nights, like in football. We've had many contests have to move to Saturday afternoon or Thursday evening. So to the listeners, if you have, any background in sports, wherever your interest might be, and you don't have to have play to officiate. We, provide the rules books and do the clinics, and can get you started, get you a mentor, and those kind of things. So, and we actually expanded the licensing age down to 15.
Wow. So
we moved from 17 to 15 just to try to get the high school student interested and get that experience that might, there's opportunities here in officiating at levels that go very high. So the high school is the starting ground, and we like that to be, it's definitely a need for us to increase.
Sure, this is where it starts, right? This opportunity, this exposure, you could be the Super Bowl official.
Go. Yeah.
That would be amazing. March Madness is upon us. You mentioned it earlier, and I know there's an app now for IHSA March Madness where you can get scores and games and updates. How important is that, getting fans excited for March?
Yeah, Matt Jensen, our new director of IT, has been with us about a year now. Done a phenomenal job of putting that together. It's got all the, what's happening, the brackets, rosters, all information. So whether it be Android or an iPhone, they're available in the app stores now. So go get that and follow your teams throughout the state series. I
love it. Criag Anderson, thank you so much. Download the app. Enjoy this game coming up. We will have more Kenwood Broncos take on the Simeon Wolverines when we come back on CW 26.